Are you a first-time home buyer and you're getting conflicted information online? Well, one thing that confuses a lot of people is the difference between a first-time home buyer grant and a first-time home buyer loan. Let's break it down. What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. My name is Jacques. If we haven't met before, I'm a licensed realtor and mortgage loan originator in the state of Florida. Now, my goal is to help you gain wealth through real estate and also tackle those questions that you might have. So let's get started. Now, let's first break down a first-time homebuyer grant. Now, with these grants, they're usually given to communities and cities that are trying to encourage home ownership in a specific area. Once you take these classes and you complete the class, you normally get some type of certificate to show that you completed the course. Next, you will go to one of their approved lenders and they'll go through the normal processing. They check your credit, they check your income, your DTI, things like that. Normal stuff, right? Now, don't get me wrong, these grants are great. They do take care of your down payment and or closing costs. I just want you to be fully informed of what these programs actually give you. Next is usually income limit restrictions. Some of them that I've seen, if you make too much money, you're not going to be able to get approved for the loan. Another thing too that these grants normally don't tell you is that sometimes there's a minimum living requirement. What that means is you might have to live at the home for 5, 7, 10, even 15 years in order for you to qualify for the home. You have to make it your primary residence. I say that only because sometimes people walk into a situation saying, hey, I'll just get this house and later on I'm going to go ahead and get another home and just upgrade. But remember, these grants, this has to be your primary residence the whole time that you're living there. Or there may be fees, or I've seen in some cases, they take your grant money away. If the program requirement tells you you have to be there for 10 years, year 7, you can't say, let's go get a bigger house. There might be penalties and repercussions for that. So please, guys, read the fine print. I had clients who waited months, even a year, and couldn't get a grant. So they saved enough money to get their home through a first-time homebuyer loan. Now, that was the perfect segue to talk about the first-time homebuyer loan, which is called a FHA loan. Now, for the most part, the FHA loan doesn't have some of the restrictions that a first-time homebuyer grant has. There's no living restriction. You don't have to worry about living in a specific area. You can basically go into any home that's FHA approved. A few things that an FHA loan requires is that you need to put 3.5% to put down for the home. Now, instead of 20% with most conventional loans, that's a lot of money that you will save right there. Next, your debt to income ratio has to be about 47%. Lastly, the minimum score requirement, prior to COVID, it was 580. Nowadays, I normally see most banks take you about 620. And I also want to mention, guys, quick gem, you can qualify for an FHA loan multiple times in your lifetime. According to the FHA, you can do so if you've not been an owner in a primary residence for at least 3 years leading up to your purchase. So with that being said, you can go ahead and get that loan and think about investment property later. Question of the day. Now that you guys know the difference between a first-time homebuyer grant and a first-time homebuyer loan, which one do you guys prefer? Drop your answers in the comment section below. Thanks for watching another one of my videos. If you haven't done so already, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel to get more real estate tips, and hit that notification bell to get notified when I post. And if you're ready to get approved and want me to help you save money on your next property, please click on the application link in the description below.